niggas to find you where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for niggas to, he's performing at this club.
Make it out of New York first.
He's performing at this club. Let's spin on him real quick. You know what I mean? So if you take that route and you're not ready for what it comes with, then you asked out because shit is real.
I be thinking that. I'm like, niggas be beefing so much, bro. All niggas gotta do is wait till you do a little show and just pull up. Because back in the day, niggas would have just pulled up to your block or to your show like, what's up with you, bro? Now niggas just really want to just rap beef for a little bit.
And now it's just beef that is being taken places where it come from nowhere.
I had one.
You know what I'm saying? The beef never really inherits from anywhere. Where does it inherit from?
I had one of the
Instagram, bro. Social media. It was never social media back then. If it was beef back then, it was real beef.
He told me straight up.
That one chance you had on the radio to say so, you said some slick shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, that's a real, you know? Or you did something to me. Now it's just really on Instagram. Niggas. And then I drop a song with you, you start thinking it's about you, and man, it's nasty.
My word, bro.
I had a nigga tell me straight up, he was like, bro, you talking that shit on your music. Are you ready for when a nigga pulls up on you and wants to see if you on that? Are you ready for when a nigga pulls that
card? If you're not tough and you rap like that, for sure, niggas gonna test you.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? You gotta know what you're doing.
Some niggas get away with it though.
Yeah, 100%.
As long as you like a good crowd, you get away with that shit. You
though. Some people know how to move too. You know what I mean? Some people know how to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to be seen.
That's crazy.
Where all they used to work in my cousin.
6ix9ine used to be on Style. I see that nigga. I see that nigga like 2 times.
Broadway and Belvedere, by Myrtle and Broadway.
Yeah.
Stay Fresh used to work in that store. When he got fired, I replaced him. Like,
that's crazy.
The nigga fucking, he's only made it because of the people behind him, really. Like gang violence really is a scene.
It's crazy though, bro.
Everybody's making out of New York is a gang, isn't a gang.
That's what I'm here to tell the camera today, that I'm trying to do it a whole different way. I'm not even with I'm gonna answer the questions how they asked to me. I'm gonna answer with more about me than I try to talk about more what I'm doing than everything else. You feel me? But the project that I have out now is way more is different than drill. You know what I'm saying? Like there's one kind of type drill song on there, but everything else around it, it's not drill at all. So. You know what I mean? That's another thing that ties into him saying how different Queens is. You know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of drill rappers in Queens right now too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like Queens drill is still not getting the recognition that it
deserves. It's not.
Even though we probably got we got probably some of the first niggas that actually started drill rapping.
I'm not gonna lie though, like.
Where did it start?
The energy.
I heard niggas drill rapping back in 2013,
in Queens, 14. Where do you think it started in Queens? Jamaica or this side?
I feel like, I don't know, because it could have started in Jamaica, but it could have started in the bridge too. Like, I ain't gonna say it started in the bridge, but I know when certain beef started going on, niggas started rapping like that. Like, and that was 2014, 15 type shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I know a few niggas from the bridge that were on the drill shit in Queens
started rapping
early.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Then on the south side part, you know what I'm saying, niggas.
They was just not getting seen like that in the Southside.
I think the name of one of the joints was No Hook, right?
Yeah,
with Kev Dollars and J Rose.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that shit was.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time I heard drill in Queens. You know what I'm saying?
I was mad.
Especially done like, you know, the shit was jumping, my nigga. Like that's, bro. If you from Queens and you do music and you don't know shit like that, I'm not gonna listen to what you gotta say about music, cause you see how you mentioned something and I knew the exact record that you're talking about. That's how much I study this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know what you're talking about if you claim to be authentic, my nigga. Like, if not, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other songs that came out in Queens too that, you know what I mean? Like when Lou Got Cash came out, that was more of a different melodic vibe that came from Queens. But now he doing drill shit with Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that last shit. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I like his part. Bobby, I don't know. I think Bobby shit wasn't really that good, but his part was definitely.
Bobby just got that stamp. Once he's on it, that shit.
Who Got Cash definitely was going crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's the versatility that
Queens has. That's exactly right there. Like Queens is so versatile right there. There you go.
Like on my project, you gonna hear me rapping.
Niggas do drill just cause it's cool. Like niggas don't really want to do drill. Niggas want to rap, but fuck it, niggas want to drill just cause.
You gonna hear me rapping, and then on one song it's like melodic. It's like, is that even the same artist? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm coming with two different approaches, and then the third song is a third different approach. I don't ever try to stay the same because this shit is a blank sheet. You could throw whatever colors you want on it. And, you know what I'm saying? It's hard not to follow what's hot sometimes because you see the attention that wave is getting. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists, me including me myself, I've tried to say, let me jump on this wave real quick and see. It don't work for everybody because, like me personally, drill isn't my sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely not my sound, and I know that. Like, I have a more like calmer vibe to my music than drill. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying,
like,
bro?
For me, I feel like you like a J. Cole type of nigga. Like,
yeah, like.
But then I hear you doing drill shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga trying to just do the regular shit right now, like everybody else. But
yeah, bro.
You're really like a J. Cole type of nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
not even J. Cole. I'll give you like a Dave East. You kind of like a Dave East type of nigga. Like.
Yeah, bro. Those are a lot of niggas that you know what I'm saying? I studied doing this shit. I was around East because of kids I went to school with. We went to school with. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We went to school with a lot of niggas. So, bro, I see the homie is around my homies from school, and I'm rapping and shit, and I'm like, yo, a nigga we know is on. You know what I mean? So we could do it, and me, I knew how to like be doing music for so long because I had already been doing music for what, like 10 years already by the time I got around East. So it wasn't on some like I'm new to doing music. I was already doing my own music. So I got around and I did it in a way where it didn't look like I was asking for anything, begging for anything. I was actually learning. You know what I'm saying? Just appreciating being on stage at a show with Fab. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning like a rookie watching LeBron play. You know what I'm saying? Like you soaking it up. Yeah. Oh, this is how the industry works. This is how these niggas handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I soaked all that shit up, my nigga. And I'm like, yo, this is the right way to do it. Let me just approach the nigga and do it the right way with money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna ask for a song. Yo, let me get a song just because I think I'm good enough to do a song for you. Yeah. I see how the business works. Money is what's gonna get you what you want in this industry. You know what I'm saying? It's never personal either. You know what I mean? It's business. Like, and I learned that. That's how I ended up doing a song with East though.
Oh yeah, what's the name of your song?
It's called Making Plays. It's called Making Plays. It's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It got some numbers on it, but like I said, I approached him like I want to pay for the feature. You know what I mean? I didn't want no freebie. I didn't want a handout, and you know what I'm saying? I learned from that whole experience. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how was his like response on that? Like, did he fuck with the song? Did he fuck with you? Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
Just take the bread and that was it.
Nah, it's crazy. When I first heard the beat, my man A2 from the Bronx, A2 made you. A lot of people fuck with him in New York. He made that beat. When I first heard it, I was like, yo, this some shit Styles P would sound fire on. You know what I mean? And then I laid my verse down and I played it in the studio. And he heard it and he said, damn, I could hear Styles on this shit. So right there, I already knew that he fucked with the vibe of the song. You know what I'm saying? And then he came up with his verse in a couple minutes and we made some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a couple years ago though. Like, Isaac, you remember what year that was? He was there with me. I pulled up with my brother to the studio.
Yeah, but
Shooter was in there. You heard?
A couple years ago,
bro.
like,
that's how, you know, I knew Shooter before from school and all that.
Yeah, talking about Shooter. You got a song with Shooter or not?
Nah, I never got to do a song.
It's crazy how you started rapping out of nowhere, though, right?
Yeah, man, I never got to do a song with Shooter, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
My nigga definitely started going crazy, man. Any stories with Shooter? Like, y'all in the studios together, smoking weed?
Yeah, just smoking, you know what I'm saying? We'll be riding to when niggas needed shit to do for the tour and shit, just driving places, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was there?
Making moves, yeah, bro.
Which tour you was on?
He was doing, I don't even remember, what was the project called? Fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now, but I went to a show in PA with them, and then Long Island. You know, I went to the ones that were closer to New York. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the one in PA, he was opening up for Fab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just soaking it all up. Like, yo, I'm gonna take all this shit, learn all this shit, and now incorporate it into my own movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want to jump on someone else's movement, be under anyone else's movement. I got my own shit LLC, my own brand, my own merchandise. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yo, with time, this shit'll go in the direction that I needed to go. You know what I'm saying? It take time. You know what I mean? And consistency.
That's dope. I didn't even know you was even.
I don't really like talking about all that shit because everybody these days is about that clout shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking the reality of my path and my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you gotta like trying to keep that little secret. Or
yeah,
something, nigga,
yeah,
like.
bro. Like, try to be humble with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
cause it's all a learning experience, bro. Like, I remember being young and dreaming of rapping with an artist that's signed to Def Jam or somebody that's tied to Nas, and I'm from Queens. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever pardon me, bro?
Nah, you good.
Did you ever get any like any deals or any like distribution deals, anything like that?
Nah, I never. I got into situations where certain people like
management or something.
Independent people were trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I just never felt the situation was right for what I was doing. Everything has been me, you know what I'm saying? With the help of some of my guys, you know what I mean? Like my close friends, I look at them like family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helping me get shit done, book studio sessions, pay for the models and the videos, pay the you know, all that shit costs money. It's an expensive craft, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's dope. You got a good fan base, not a fan base, but a good team behind you that believe in the dream and shit.
mm-hmm.
Like you don't think like you should try to get like some little type of shit like that? Because like you said, like niggas from Queens, like, you know what I'm saying? Like your style is definitely different, bro.
Yeah.
You could definitely stand out a little bit more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you got a little Dave East with you, little fucking Styles P with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man. I feel like if the situation is right, then I could definitely move forward with somebody. You know what I mean? But it gotta make sense with what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to.
or you'd rather be like independent? Because right now, or
I mean,
like you really get paid off streams nowadays, especially if you control your situation.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's all about that internet flow. You know what I mean? You have to have that presence on the internet now.
Yeah, man.
You know
But I was looking on your gram and you ain't got shit. Nigga, you got some old little reels, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
ain't got
man.
shit on your gram, man. What's going on?
I took everything down. I dropped the project, and I'm about to just start from scratch all over again. You know what I'm saying? Give people a new feel. From song 1 down to 12 on the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know a lot of people probably that don't know. They might come across this interview, go on your page, like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just to clear that little question right there.
Nah, but they definitely gonna have stuff to tap in with once we drop this interview. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm working on a few videos the rest of this week. I was just with a director, Elvis, not Presley. And we was going over some ideas. We're gonna shoot the first song, the intro off of the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta pull up and get the behind the
So
scenes.
yeah, it do be confusing people, you know what I'm saying? When they go into social media and don't see you active on there, that's something that I gotta take more serious, you know what I mean? It's not about just being behind the scenes no more. You gotta show people, they wanna see a visual with the song, you know what I mean? They don't wanna just hear it no more, you know what I'm saying?
So you feel like it's easier to be like a drill artist then, because a drill artist, you basically putting your all into a song. Like, a motherfucker could just listen to your shit rather than somebody that raps like you that just
Yeah, it's easier to
telling
catch.
a story kind of, but the drill artist is more like kill. Like,
Yeah, and it's more of a.
It's easy to catch that shit.
It catches your attention faster with those type of beats. You know what I'm saying? And that tempo is definitely something that gets you hyped right away. You know what I mean? So it's hard to not do drill songs because that's what's hot right now. You know what I mean? If you lay the right hook on there and get the right flow on there, they gonna be banging your shit in the spots. You know what I'm saying? On the radio. But I'm the type of person, if I see the crowd going that way, I'm gonna be the one to go this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it takes longer, even if it's harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never been the type to just go where the crowd is going. You know
So
what
how
I
you
mean?
feel about rappers that start start off rapping, like spitting bars and go to drill rap?
I feel like whatever works for them is what they should be doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's where they're comfortable at, then go that way, because that's how I make my music. You know what I mean? Based off of how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the times, and a lot of them dudes be talking about shit they really doing in real life, street shit that they be going through. So I feel like it's lame if I sit there and try to make something up to try to fit in with what's going on. You know what I mean? My music is more of how I'm feeling and what I'm going through in my life, situations with my friends, family. You know what I mean? Problems with girls and relationships and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my vibe. Like, and that's how I create. Like, I run a beat and I sit there and come up with the flow, the melody real quick. And then I try to incorporate how I'm feeling at that moment into the flow. You know what I'm saying?
So do you write or do you just punch in?
I do both. When I really want to tap in, I definitely pull a notepad on my phone now. I used to write with the pen and the pad, but it's just so much faster on the phone now. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely write, but sometimes I'll put the writing down and I'll just go in the studio and punch in. You know what I'm saying? Depending how I'm feeling. Sometimes you catch that flow right away and you turn the mic on and your mind is moving so fast you gotta just record it, you know what I'm saying? But when I really want to tap in, like, I feel like if you listen to my album closely, you can tell when I'm writing and when I'm not, you know what I mean? It's a way much easier approach when I'm in there just flowing, but when I really want to say something, I definitely pull the pen out to make sure.
Definitely be snapping.
Good looking, bro. To make sure that I say it right how I want to say it, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely keep the pen.
So if I'm saying like the pen is crazy, like would you consider ghostwriting?
Yeah, I was just telling somebody that today actually.
That pen is
I would
crazy.
I would write for a female or a younger child, you know what I'm saying? Like, or even if the right dude wanna spit one of my songs, then I'll give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind playing a role that's not in the front of the camera as well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hands on in the studios. I like helping other artists. You know what I'm saying? If they have trouble with their delivery on the microphone, because a lot of people can write, but spitting it on the microphone and delivering it is just a whole nother thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I like being able to help. And I'm learning still, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect with what I do, but if I see someone is lacking in the area, I don't mind taking a back seat and trying to help them shine. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so guess we gonna switch it up a little bit and get back to like your real story and shit, like where you from, how you came up and shit.
Alright.
I went to the club, man. Got my nigga Josh with me.
What's going on, y'all?
Hold on, bro. I don't want to cut you short, but what's your rap name?
Allrealjosh.
Allrealjosh.
Yeah, that's the brand. All real.
Allreal.
Yeah, you know
legit.
that, man.
Alright, so getting in with you, bro. One of my day one niggas from back in the day type shit, LIC shit, Queen shit,
high school shit.
So like speak to them, bro. Like talk to them. Where you from,
man,
and shit?
I was born in Lenox Hill Hospital in Manhattan.
Oh, you from Harlem?
That's not Harlem. That's
down,
like more Midtown, a little bit down. What was that?
77th and Lexington.
I was born there, and I went to elementary school out there for a little bit. To like fourth grade?
For you, fourth grade.
Fourth grade, and then we moved to Queens, right?
We had moved to Queens, went to private school.
Yeah,
we moved everywhere.
And then I moved to the Bronx.
Yeah.
And then back to Queens. And then
always
close to Brooklyn, so I done lived in almost every part of New York. You know what I'm saying?
What
New York
City. What are you jacking on?
Queens, man. I'm a Queen.
Yeah.
If you see me, hear me, I'm Queens, man. Like, you know what I mean? Queens till the grave, bro.
And what part of Queens you from?
I went to high school right here where we at. 21st Street, Astoria. You know what I mean? Long Island City. That area, you know what I'm saying? From Astoria Boulevard to 21st, to the bridge, to go to Manhattan. That whole area is where I grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but Yeah, but you gotta get in tune because you from the middle blocks, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't from the Jets. And
Yeah, nah.
You gotta know the middle blocks get nasty too.
Yeah, I'm from 38th Street.
Yeah, put on
You
for
know
your,
what I mean?
put on for your
I'm
shit.
a 38 baby, man. 38 in Astoria Boulevard right there. That's where I grew up. I fell in a manhole on that block, my nigga. That's how true it is.
Yeah, you gotta take it easy over there and shit.
But yeah, man, I'm from the side blocks.
Yeah.
But going to LIC, we surrounded by the Jacks.
Yeah.
So that's why I started, getting in tune with niggas that was a little more wild than me. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, cause you was like on football shit.
Yeah,
right?
I was on my sports shit, you know what I'm saying? And being in school, you start hanging around with your friends, smoking weed and shit, cutting class, you know what I mean? And that's why I started rapping when we was in school.
That's dope, I didn't even know that.
Right on one of them side blocks. Well, we on 14th Street right now. What street was Eric on? The 12th Street?
It's a block over.
Like a block over.
Yeah,
I recorded. I laid my first verse down on. It was a Dr. Dre beat, Explosive. I was looking for this shit on YouTube. I couldn't find it. But I was like 15 when I recorded my first joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I learned a lot about Queens being in this area. Right here. It's right up the block from Queensbridge, home of a lot of the legends from Queens, man.
Queensbridge, Woodside.
You know what I'm saying? Woodside, Ravenswood, Astoria.
Right in the middle, nigga.
Our school was dead in the middle of all that. So, we grew up with people that was cool one day, and then we get older and shit don't go the right way. You know what I'm saying? And you see niggas grow apart. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's supposed to happen though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas you grow up where you supposed to just grow apart from.
Yeah, everybody not meant to be part of your journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
let's take it to school. How was school and shit like that? Shit was lit at LIC because niggas don't know about like this side of Queens and shit like. Was it lit at LIC? Like, what was going on? Yeah. I know it was lit, so we could talk about it.
I think we that was the school where we ran the school, like, we did what we wanted.
They changed that shit to like some other shit.
They had no control over what was going on in our school. I don't even think a lot of the teachers knew what was going on in our school, but, I was on the team, so I made sure I passed my classes because I wanted to play and shit. I wasn't cutting school to the point where I was failing, so I was doing my work, being a good kid, but still getting in the mix of what we would do as teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Like
your regular teenager.
But it was definitely turned up in our school, man.
Shit, I don't know if you remember this shit. Remember niggas had the big bra in there? Niggas beat the teachers up in the fucking security
they was
guards
beating the deans up. They was beating up everybody. Another time, I think it was the senior prank week.
Yeah.
And they had shut the whole school down. They told us to leave. They was pouring oil down the stairs. Niggas was getting light.
And the nerd niggas
everywhere.
I think like the fucking nerd niggas that put like frogs or some shit out.
They had a chicken.
It was wild.
They had a chicken walking around the school. It was bugging the fuck out.
Like, high school was definitely lit on the side of Queens and shit.
Yeah, it was definitely lit. The parties, you know what I'm saying? The barbecues I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, facts back in the day, the Ravenswood shit,
CBF shits.
Yeah, back in the day shits. That shit would be lit too.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, this side of Queens, niggas don't, like, it's like a sleeper until you come over here and you be like, oh shit, man. This shit is crazy over here. That's what I'm saying, the whole thing about Queens is so versatile because it's mad different shit going on, like, you know what I'm saying? And,
that's a fact.
And niggas will take one part of Queens and just take that one, like, that's it, like, alright, these Queens niggas, boom. Mind you, it's a whole different 50 other gangs and locations and fucking neighborhoods out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they take that one.
Yep.
How you feel about that? Like,
I feel like you gotta learn how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be aware of where you at too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be in the same borough, but be on a side that don't get along with a side, and you could get caught in between all that shit. So you gotta know how to stay out the way. You know what I mean? Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the people that ain't from here, they don't pay attention to it because they don't gotta lay their head you know what I'm saying? They be in and out. Oh, Queens, they stop for some food. They stop to go to Flushing Meadow Park.
Go to strip clubs and shit.
Go to the strip clubs and all that
Steinway and shit.
You know what I mean?
But go to Steinway, during COVID they had that shit, Steinway and shit.
Yeah. I was telling my man just now, I didn't get to check none of that out, bro. You went out there.
I was out there. That shit was definitely wild,
bro.
And that's crazy.
That
how,
shit
like,
went viral,
and
son.
motherfuckers ain't know where that shit was at. Like, where's that shit at? That shit fucking
Yeah,
Queens.
niggas like, yo, that's Steinway, son.
Like, Queens, where? And that shit cracked a lot of motherfuckers' head. Now that shit
Yeah.
lit. Everywhere you go on Steinway, every food spot on Steinway is a motherfucking line now. No matter where you go. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
They turned that shit up. That's Miami shit.
Miami shit, definitely.
But that's an example of how lit Queens could get. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had them naming one little strip after a whole city, bro. Miami.
You're right. That's definitely lit. But as far as rapping and shit, like, what's your next video? What's your next drop? What you wanna do next?
New York Gritty. I'm gonna shoot the video for New York Gritty. That's the first song off my album, From the Heart. It's streaming on all digital streaming platforms. You can find it anywhere. Just type in Allrealjosh or From the Heart, and you'll be able to find that. I'm gonna shoot the first video off that, the first song off that album.
How you come up with that name, that concept?
When I heard the group of songs that I had finished recording over the couple months that I was working on the project, I just felt like most of it was based off of, like I told you, like real things I was going through at the time. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear most of the songs, I reference from the heart, like literally in the bar. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept listening to these bunch of songs. At first I was gonna just do 8 songs, and then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna add 2 more. And it was 10 songs, and I said, let me add 2 more, and it was 12 songs, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna call it, bro. Like, from the heart. I felt like I was speaking from the heart on a good amount of them songs. You know what I mean? Like, it was nothing that I did to like sound cool. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to sound real. You know what I'm saying?
So that right there is like what kind of songs is on it? Like, what's the vibe on it? Drill, rap.
There's probably one.
Missy girl vibes.
There's one like drill type song on there, cause just being from the city, I wanted to show them that we could step on that type of shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's love songs on there. It's like vibe songs. You know what I'm saying? It's struggle songs on there. Like this is a song where I'm talking about struggling with just the whole music situation too. You know what I mean? Like trying to build with certain people that you thought you were gonna go in one direction with, and it don't end up that way. Like just the trials and tribulations of my path.
Yeah. On
this shit. You know what I mean? Like for real, bro. Struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure everybody tap in. If you tap into that.
Yeah, the song I would recommend, because I know people not gonna go and listen to every song sometimes. You know, they don't be having the time to tap in.
You know what I'm saying? You want to drive.
But the song I would recommend niggas to jump to is Love Be Fake. If y'all want to get a real feel of why I named the album From the Heart and the whole mood of the album, the Love Be Fake song.
Yeah.
That's the song I would recommend everybody to go straight to real quick to get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so definitely want to tap into that.
That one or Lifeline. Lifeline is dope. I got my man Bundy Kiko on there. He's from Jamaica, Queens, and I record most of my music in his studio. He's my engineer too, and he's the feature on that song as well. My boy get it in with the music.
So that's your first album you dropped, or?
Yeah, it's my first like full project, I would say. You know what I mean? To me, it feels like the first complete piece of work I put together.
I feel like a nigga like you should be putting a little more pressure on motherfuckers though.
Yeah, man.
I seen you post on the gram your little shit, nigga. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta put your pressure out too. You can't talk this shit.
Yeah.
Put that pressure out too though.
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm not gonna lie. I took myself out of this shit for a while. You know what I mean? Like, just going through real life shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to just have a balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to chase the dream will keep you stuck in other areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? Once you focus on the dream so much. So at points I would take breaks, you know what I mean? And just pull back. Let me go get my money right, you know what I'm saying? Let me go make sure my family right. Let me go make sure the crib is good, you know what I mean? Like, I just always been that type of person to put shit on my back, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I've held back from my music because of all that stuff. But you know, one thing is as long as as I'm up the next day, I'm gonna keep fighting it and trying to climb as high as I can. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna be so caught up in my life that I stop doing what I love to do. You know what I mean? Like, I would say this album is a statement of me coming back on track and applying that pressure you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this album is the first step towards showing people that I'm really out here doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So as far as like tapping in with other Queens artists, would you be able to do like? Would you consider doing that? Like, or you just want to be on your own shit? Cause a lot of artists are actually they be like, nah, I just want to do my own shit.
yeah. Nah, man, I never been like that though. I'm open to work with anybody who's willing to work with me, bro. If somebody could share their ear, I'll share mine as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not picky either. Like, I'm with it to do any style of song, any genre. It could be a drill record, or one of them melodic songs, an R&B record. I'm trying to work with as much people as I could work with, bro.
Any artists from Queens you like listening to?
I fuck with my niggas from Southside. It's a few niggas that I've reached out to that we've been meaning to do some work together. Slay Band, Rico Dana.
Yeah.
They fuck with Lou Got Cash and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with them heavy though, like not just cause they from Queens, but what they doing really stands out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really feeling their energy, you know what I mean?
Put on Queens too.
Yeah, bro. So
niggas consistent, niggas always dropping.
yeah, bro.
You gotta be on the same shit.
Yeah, bro. And my time is coming. Like I said, it's a lot of things I share with you that I haven't shared with anybody. This is the first time I'm even doing something like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's me making a step forward to applying that pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, well, we're looking for the interview, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas pull up on you, little spot. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Getting into what's going on, talking about your shit.
I appreciate you, man.
Anything you want to say before we clock out and shit?
I fuck with the platform, man. Listen, go stream the album From the Heart, Allrealjosh, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, everywhere, man. And stay tuned for them videos that's about to drop, man. We on Welcome to the Club, man. Shout out to my nigga Wells for pulling up on me.
Yeah.
You already know.